So welcome students in your maths class. Today I will explain you first the question number 4 of exercise 3.7 and the chapter that we are continuing is playing with numbers. So first read the question very carefully. Determine the smallest 3-digit number which is exactly divisible by the given number, that is 6, 8 and 12. So first of all understand this part. What is the smallest number that is divisible by these three numbers? So that is obviously LCM of these three numbers, okay, because that number is the LCM only that divisible by all the given numbers. Suppose for example if you find the smallest number that is divisible by 5 and 10. What is that? That is the LCM of this number. Find the LCM. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So the LCM is 10. Now 10 is the smallest number that is divisible by both of these numbers. That is 5 also and 10 also. 5 twos are 10. 0 as remainder, also 10. 10 ones are 10, 0 as remainder. That means that is LCM. 10 is divisible by both the number 5 and 10. So this part is clear. Now when you get this type of question, determine the smallest 3-digit number or determine the smallest 2-digit number or determine the greatest 3-digit number. How to solve? First of all you have to find the LCM of the given number. Step 1. So find the LCM of the given number. Find any common number that divides at least two of them. So let's take 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 4s are 8, 2 6 are 12. Then again these two numbers divisible by 2. So 3 will remain as it is. Then 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. Next is only 2 is here, but these two numbers are divisible by 3. So 3 1s are 3, 2 will remain as it is, 3 1s are 3. Okay. Now in L shape, because this is not any number. This number is not divisible by any common number. So here is your answer. The LCM is 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 2. Okay. Product of the divisor and the undivided number. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. This is the LCM. Now what is the next step? This number is divisible by this also. 24 is divisible by 6, 24 is divisible by 8, 24 is divisible by 12. But this is not the required number because you have to determine the smallest 3-digit number. Now what is the smallest 3-digit number? That is 100. But 100 is not divisible by this 3. So something more than 100 should be divisible. Now what is that exact number? What is that smallest 3-digit number that is divisible by all 3 numbers? So we have got the 24 as their LCM. What you have to do? You have to find the multiples of 24 that will be divisible by all 3, and by that only we will get the smallest 3-digit number. So next step, this was step 1 that we have done. Then step 2, you have to find the multiple of 24. That is first 24, that is a 2-digit number, so that is not our required answer. Then you have to multiply with 2. 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, that is 48. Then again 24 3s are 72. Then 24 4s are 96. Still we are not getting that 3-digit number because 96 is a 2-digit number. Next 24 5s you have to find all the multiples. Still you get your desired number. 5 4s are 20. 2 carry 5 2s are 10 plus 2 12. So here we got 120. If you find more and more multiples of 24, you will get more than that. But we need the smallest 3-digit number, so it is our required answer. So what are the steps? You have to first find the LCM of the given numbers. With that LCM, find the multiple of that LCM till you get the desired answer. So 120 is the smallest 3-digit number that is divisible by 3. You can check your answer. 120 is divisible by 6 also. 120 is divisible by 8 also. 120 is divisible by 12 also. So let's understand with one more example. So next is this question. It is also available in exercise 3.7. Determine the greatest 3-digit number exactly divisible by 8, 10 and 12. So again same type of question. Determine the greatest 3 digits, smallest 2 digits. This type of question what I told you. You have to find the LCM of this. That is you have to find the LCM of 8, 10 and 12. And that will be your LCM, and you have to multiply you have to find the multiples of that LCM. So you have to continuously multiply that number with another number to get the greatest 3-digit number. Now what is the greatest 3-digit number? That is greatest three digit number is this one, because after that if you add 1 then you will get the 4 digit number, that is 1000. 1000. So you have to continue. First we have to find the LCM of this. So let's see. If you find the LCM of this three number, you will get 120 as your answer. But 120 is a 3-digit number, but it is not a greatest 3-digit number. So you have to find the multiples of 120 till you get the greatest 3-digit number. Okay. So if you multiply 120 by 8, you will get 960. And if you multiply 120 by 9, you will get 1080. So 1080 is 1080. This is the 4-digit number. So you cannot accept it. You have to find the greatest 3-digit number. So just before that you got 960. That is your desired result. Hence 960 is the required greatest 3-digit number. Okay. So this way you have to solve this type of questions. Now students, I will discuss question number 6 of exercise 3.7. So let's read the question carefully. The traffic lights at 3 different road crossings change after every 48 seconds, 72 seconds and 108 seconds respectively. So if they change simultaneously at 7 am, at what time they will change simultaneously again? Okay. So again you can see in the previous example I told you, when something is happening in a multiple of some number, then you have to find their LCM, lowest common multiple, because suppose it is the street lights is changed after every 48. So 48, then multiple of 48, then again multiple by 3, multiply 48 by 3. So multiple of this times it will repeat. Again 72, the second light it also changes after every 72 seconds. So multiple of 72. Again third light also multiple of 108 seconds. So in this way you have to find when they will change. I mean after which second they change, after which time, after what is the time period that they changes again. But here it is said this once they change at 7 am. So if you find what is the time interval in which it changes again and again, suppose 2 seconds or 5 seconds or 5 minutes, then after you have to add that time period with this 7, you will get your desired answer. So step 1 is you have to find the LCM of this. Yes, here if you find the LCM of this, you will get 432. That is 432 is in second. 432 is in second, but you have to find the 432. You have to change it in minutes. So if you divide it by 60, you will get your answer. So all of you know that if to convert from second to minute, you have to divide by 60. So divide it by 60. 67 is 420 will get. So that is the remainder. That means this is 7 minutes and this is 12 seconds. So that is the desired time interval after which they will change again simultaneously. So the required time is 432 seconds. So we convert it into minute and second is 7 minutes and 12 seconds. So you know the lights change simultaneously 7 minutes. So the last time it was changed at 7 am. In the question it asks after 7 am when it will change again. So you have to add this time with 7. So after 7 obviously it will simultaneously at 7 minutes 12 seconds past 7. Means after 7 minutes 12 seconds of 7. That is my past. It will change again. So this way you have to find out the answer of this type of questions. I hope your doubt is clear now. So in your next class I will revise this chapter, some topics again. Okay. Thank you.